Welcome, guys. Today being today being Saturday, so I'll be showing you guys our last week trades. You know, last week Sunday I made a video concerning the trades that we're actually expecting to trade based on this week. So we're on weekend right now, market is closed. So I'll be showing you guys how they played out and the one we caught, the one that is lost, and the one that is profit. So on that day, if you can remember, if you actually watch my video, you can remember I called out for currency pairs, which is EU, Euro USD, GU, AUD, JPY, and the CAD CHF. Yeah. So these are the four trades I actually called out last week, uh, last week Sunday. You can check on my previous video. You will see that's the last video I posted. So let's show you guys on how they played out. So if this is your first time of coming to the YouTube channel, or maybe it's the first time of seeing my video, please do well to subscribe. So this is going to motivate us, and also whenever we post videos like this, you'll be able to see them and watch them. So I post every weekend how trade is going to play out and when it played out and how and when it played, so that I'll post it, you guys will see it. So let me just jump into the trade and show you guys what actually happened. First of all, let's start with Euro US. Let's start with Euro USD. Euro USD is actually one of the trades that I actually called out. You see where I marked out here? I marked out this point here, marked out this place as an inducement, which market is going to take out before moving on. So, but unfortunately, market didn't actually get our point of interest before moving on. So it didn't get to our point of interest. So due to the news that happened, it's calculated off. But that doesn't mean that this UI now is invalid. No. So whatever that brings market to this point, maybe to this point, you should just target for a buy. Normal target 1 is to 3.5 or 1 is to 3. You are okay for with it. So the reason why I actually said that market is going to buy from that point is see that it's strip liquidity here before breaking this structure. Understand? This is a valid inducement for those that are trading fair value gap. You see, we have a fair value gap here, so making it valid for me. So before that, so let's go on GU. So this is GU trade. So this is GU trade which I executed. You see, market actually come down to the entry zone to the point of interest, but it took us out. We are just not lucky. It took us out before moving to our TP, and you can see we actually gave a room. We actually gave a room where market will actually play before going up, but where we set our SL is where market actually reversed. So it's not our winning day. So the reason why I actually predicted that market is going to buy is that you see this, look at, we have a liquidity sweep here before this breaking of structure, have a valid inducement. It's going to more clear on 1 hour time frame because we have 4 hour time frame. You see, we have a valid inducement right here. So, but I know the reason why market actually failed this place. Let me clarify you guys. If you check, you see the previous on the video that I made, I said that market is going to on GU is going to drop like this, takes out this perfectly way before coming down again. But you see, market actually take it out before coming down to this point. So the main reason why it failed now is that you see the when market move up to this point, it took out this place now as a liquidity So he taking out this place as a liquidity, he needed another internal liquidity, a major liquidity for him to take out before continue the trend side. So, but the only internal liquidity for you to take out is this one. This is our point of interest. But assuming this market, assuming this market actually breaks out again like this, giving a major breakout before coming down to this point, it would have been a very a perfect point to trade. So we are not lucky. We lost the trade. Look at the SL market actually reversed. It's just not our luck. So let's just look at another trade, which is CADCHF. Let me show you guys my lost trade first. So we have our CADCHF here, which normally we have our liquidity sweep before breaking our structure, have an inducement, perfect inducement, but market when you go on 4 hour time frame, which is the higher time frame, you will see that. So on daily time frame, sorry, you go on daily time frame, you will see that market has been trending down. You see, so we went against market structure. We went against the market structure, so market took us out. This is a perfect. This is a loss. This is a loss, clear loss. So on AUDJPY, this is a trade that I've been waiting for a quite long time. On that video, I told you guys it's going to be a short-term trade. So my plan is to execute and leave at 1 is to 3.5, sorry, 3.5 should be like this, sorry. You see, 1 is to 3.5. So it's been a long time I've been waiting for this trade. As of last 2 weeks, that's when I was expecting this to happen. But at this point, market didn't actually mitigate. It rallied up again before dropping. You see, it's a very clear and sweet trade. So we catch our 3.5 here. So that's it for this time. So for now, we are not actually expecting any other trade except this AD USD USD AD USD. Sorry, I'm having kata. I'm trying possible to speak up. So on a daily time frame, you will see that market actually come to this point. Market actually form a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Let's go. Let me open up forward time so it will be more clear. Okay. Sorry. You see, market actually form lower high, lower low, lower high this point, then lower low, then breaks it out. You break this point out, making it a valid order block before forming this lower low right here. You see, before forming this lower low right here. So what am I saying? Here is a valid resistance zone. It's a valid resistance zone. So when you go on the daily time frame, you will see that is the one holding this market at this point. So when you mark out the last sell candle right here, market have gotten to the sell zone, which is the resistance point. So what am I saying? This point here, market is going to reverse. And if you see when you go on a lower time frame, which is 1 hour, let's look at how it is. See the market comes to this point. You sweep this liquidity here before changing of character, leaving here a valid inducement. You understand? But I'm marking this point as a valid inducement for myself because when you go on a lower time frame, you will see it. It's a valid inducement. So I'm expecting market to take out this point here. The reason is that this is the low that created this high, right? Understand? So our market come down to this point, took it out. So what are you saying? For market to take it out like this, I'm expecting this market to take out these points like this, getting to here, and we target for 1 is to 3. Understand? So, but this one here, some people will be saying that market sweep a liquidity here, market sweep a liquidity here before breaking this structure here. Understand? Before breaking this structure, so some of them will be expecting to be selling from this point. But for me, I'm not selling from that point. For this market to take out this point here, here, it took out this point here, and it's reacting up immediately. What I'm expecting it, where I'm expecting it to react is at this point here. This is our point, my point of interest on AUD, USD, USD. So for now, this is the only trade I'm actually looking at. This is the only trade I'm actually looking at for now. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is the only way you can actually support me. So when I drop videos like this, you'll be able to see them and watch them. I'll be dropping video every weekend on the trade I will trade for the week and how it played out maybe the next week. Thank you for having me around.